Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I have travelled the short journey to Blackpool. Possibly a little bit nervous. The drive over here was slightly bonkers. There's loads of flooding, loads of rain, loads of wind. It's just end of the world type weather. And there's been reports that I've read that there was thunder and lightning here this morning in Blackpool as well. So for weather photography, could be quite exciting, but for general awareness and sense of being out in it, probably not a great thing to be doing. But I've parked the closest I can to the tower, and yeah, I'm going to venture out into it and see what it's like, see if I can actually take any decent pictures. We're about an hour away from high tide, so the tide will be lapping up against the walls and maybe the wind will be blowing it over onto the promenade. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see. If I can get some decent pictures, obviously I'm going to show you them. I don't know how much video work I'll be able to get, and the audio will probably be quite terrible, which is kind of why I'm doing it in the car. Let's see what weather photography I can capture. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me, but as you can see behind me, it's absolute chaos. I hate to be a typical Brit and complain about the weather. Not that I'm complaining about it, because it's absolutely epic to watch. It's just bonkers. I don't know how I'm going to shoot in it. To be fair, there's not a lot of rain, it's just wind and sea spray and that kind of thing. But as you can see behind me, it's already coming up onto the prom. I'll try and get some imagery, and hopefully it'll be quite good. Bonkers. Okay, so I've got what I can. And I'm absolutely soaked to the skin. My feet have been underwater, under masses of water. I think it's about time to retreat back to the car and actually see what I've got on the back of the camera. From what I can remember, I've got a couple of shots that I think will work quite well. Sort of the curvature of the waves as they go up in the air and stuff looks quite good, and I've tried to use a bit of Blackpool as sort of background stuff. All the stuff you can see down there, the piers, the big wheels, the lollipops that bend over in the wind, that kind of thing. But it's definitely time to retreat back to the car and try and have a look at what I've captured this morning in these crazy conditions. Fortunately, I'm not the only one out. There's loads of mental photographers out here this morning. Oh. Right, more water coming to my feet. It's about time to get out of here. So I'm back in the car now, and I've stripped off my coat and my hat and everything that I can, which is wet, apart from my trousers, which are soaking. I should not have worn jeans to come and do this. However, I couldn't find any waterproof trousers. I should have probably put another pair of trousers in, but I didn't, so I'm going to head home. I'm not going to do any flood waters or anything, because hopefully I can do that tomorrow, should I want to. It was quite an experience, really. There's loads of photographers out there, no other vloggers that I could see doing any vlogging or anything, but it's weather stuff like this that brings people out as well, especially to the coast, because you've got the waves and you've got the wind bringing stuff in off the sea and really stormy conditions. So Blackpool's ideal, and I'm fortunate enough that it's pretty much on my doorstep, so I can get here quite quickly should I want to do this again. I was surprised how much stuff was floating around, like even bins apparently aren't anchored down, and they were just floating around in the water that was sort of accumulating on the prom. But I'm going to head home. I'm going to edit these pictures. I think I'm going to try and get these on Twitter and sent out to places today, because obviously there'll be lots of weather reporting going on this today. So if I can get them out to my local weather channels and maybe put them on Twitter and tag in some different accounts and stuff, they might get picked up. So that would be quite good for exposure for me. So yeah, I'm just a bit exhausted. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning, so it's literally high tide now, but my feet were soaked. I'm just freezing and I just need to get home, have a quick shower, dry off, and then edit these pictures, edit this video as well, hopefully, if I've got enough footage. Sorry I didn't get more footage on the prom. The battery died and it was just a bit of a nightmare to swap batteries over in those conditions. So yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. There's links in the description below, because I'll probably end up sharing those pictures on there, and because it's an easy and quick way to do it instead of editing the whole video. But I'll put the pictures in the video at the end. And yeah, stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.